Django is an ongoing language in the machine learning platform where we plug many of the data science projects using the plugin libraries to visualize our cancerous data set. Here in this tutorial, we also use a data set of precision agriculture where we visualize the result or the observation of the 400 rows using the plugin libraries. In the tutorial, we will learn about the API and the offline flow. That what's the difference between the plugin API and the offline flow that we created. We simply pass our data set and then we pass a username from the plugin library, then API regenerated from the plugin website. After that, we create a set credential from the chartstudio library and then pass it to the plugin library to plug the result. This function creates the plot libraries using the observation. Here figure is a collection of the data set which used to plot the libraries. Now we see our the progress, everything is going good. Now process accomplished of all the column. Yep, it is saying that when we run the site local API, it resulted to this column. It resulted to this data set. But the main point is that the URL of here is not dynamic. It is a static URL. Here you see that it is a collection of the 400 rows data set. If we have to make a new visualization of the next 400 observation, then the results are not same. So to make the same result, like if we run this API again, like if we have to refresh our data set for the visualization, then this change in the URL that is an inadequate for the time series analysis purposes. Similarly, we saw that the results are plotted like it is a previous data set that we created of the first 400 rows. Nextly, we want visualization of the next 401 to the 800 row. So it is totally changed in the URL. That's not a good for the programming skills. So to remove that barrier, we use the offline function. In the offline function, we use only one line of the code like this. This line stores the code in your local drive and you can use it on your own as your requirement. Firstly, I show you an what it is an offline plot. You can see the changes going on. It's now printing the plot. It's create everything, finalize. Oh goodness! It's created using that the final plot created by the Plotly library on its own. No any internet connectivity required. You can refresh it on a number of times, numerous number of times. There's no any limitation. Whenever you refresh the page, it shows an updated result on a single URL. Means you can use a time series analysis on a single URL using like a static URL is being created for your time series purposes. Like if I refresh the same, if I refresh the here offline plot, yeah, it's created. Here what I did, I use this URL to upload multiple results so that I can use it on my own purposes. Here in the conclusion, I want to say that if you use the local library or the chat studio library, then you use internet and there's always a change in the URL that are inadequate for your the real-time analysis. On the other hand, if you use offline libraries, then it creates an offline plot that you can use it on your own purposes. So to sum up the tutorial, here you can find the difference between them. Here in the offline mode, I use only a single library import locally. It's a library that you know. Here, locally is a library. Offline is a function that you want to plot your observation. Afterward, there's a figure. Figure is a question of a data set. File name is a template or the format of your graph visualization that you want to save. Auto open is like making an auto opening of your visualization. If you make it true, then it open automatically, like in our case. However, if we make it as false, then there's no any new dialog box. On the other hand, it is also a function config dictionary. The importance of this function is like removal of the margin in the upper region, like the toolbar that's shown by the local libraries. Yep, this toolbar that I want to say, this toolbar is being removed if I use this function. Config is equal to display mode bar is equal to false. On the other hand, in the online mode, we have to import two functions. Firstly, the chartstudio to use our username and pass an API key from the locally library to the locally web function. After Chart Studio has to create set up credentiality of the username and the API key, and lastly, a CSP dot plot is being used to plot the figure or the visualization of the observation. So I suppose that offline mode is far better in the case of a time series analysis as compared to the chart tool library.